Hi everyone, here are two more activities you can do using the cones that came in your C-Spot Think Box. We are going to look at backwards walking and a fun scent work activity in these videos. First of all, the backwards walking. It can be a little complicated. Just go slow, be patient, lots of rewards for the smallest step backwards. We set up the cones in little rows and it's sort of a guideline. So if your dog starts to walk too far out of a straight line, it's a reminder to try to keep them fairly straight. Don't expect them to have this perfectly straight line. Like Duke's doing a really good job here in the video, but this is not a natural motion for most dogs. It's a process, but it's fun. And once they learn it, it's a pretty fun thing to do. So slowly walk into your dog's space, and they should naturally back up just to keep that space between the two of you. If they don't, then you can try holding a food lure over their head and moving it toward their rear end. They're going to move backwards just so they can keep an eye on that treat. And the smallest step backwards reward yes. And just go slow. You might be able to capture 1 or 2 steps backwards, which you reward. You might get a full series of backward steps. They might walk all the way through the cones backwards. So here's just several dogs trying it. With all of these guys, just walking slowly into their space is an effective way to get them to move backwards. Reward it, yes, perfect. And then you can try it without the cones to see if they'll do it. All right, the last is very self-explanatory. Scent work. We just sprinkle the cones around the room, hide a treat under one of them, and let your dog go find it. It seems simple. It is simple, but it's really fun for all dogs. And if you want to put a treat under every cone, that's cool. If you want to put a treat under a few of the cones, that's great. Just under one cone to make it a little more challenging. If you really want to up the challenge factor, then put a treat under one cone and give them one shot to find it. Only after you've worked it this way for a while so they understand the point of the game. So you can just watch these guys just because it's cute. They'll have a little different methodology. So Chloe, even though she found the treat, she's not sure about how to get it out from under the cone. So here's where the problem solving comes in, and creative thinking. And makes it kind of fun too, because sure, if they're good trackers, they can find the treat easy enough, but then how do you get it out from under the cone? If your dog starts chewing on the cone, you can just stop the activity, have him settle down a little bit, try it again. All right, and here's Cooper. We are having him sit and wait while we hide the treat, making him wait for a few seconds before he goes and finds it. Now, if you play it on carpet, it'll probably be easier to knock the cone over. That's okay. All right, and this fellow, he was brought in after we already hid the treat. So here are your 8 activities you can do with cones. And I will send a few more ideas via newsletter so you can get full use out of those cones and the bamboo poles. These are all fun activities. They all work different skills. The dogs will enjoy it. So have fun. And if you have any questions, drop us an email. Thanks. Have fun with your dog.